how was your 10K? Right, I'm going to be honest. So I watched the half marathon, the 10K, and I was so raging that I never done it.
Right.
So like I've searched everyone's sort of times. So
Right.
people I've not seen in like 10 years. Like there's a boy from school, he's called Kieran Doherty.
Right.
He got an hour and 32 on the I've not spoke to this boy in a long time.
Good time,
but I've seen everyone's times and I'm going to spank them all next year. So,
right. So you're going to train for that?
Well, I ran during lockdown and I was quite decent
That's
at
what
it.
I was running, aye.
Yeah. I got like a 90-minute 35K. But 10K I'd never... So I think I could do the time you done like just now.
Aye.
But I would do better than that.
Yeah.
So, but did you train for it much?
Nah. I was...
See, I'm wanting you to come across as really competitive so I can smoke you.
Right, well, no, to be honest. And I only had one knee, so I'm away to see a sports therapist with my knee tomorrow. So, AJ Bell, the great run people, they get in contact with me. So I posted some running videos. I started running again because I was struggling during the 81 hard. I went through a wee bit where a lot of things came
What's
up.
81 hard?
So it's 75.
Why
so
is
it was
it
just 81 days. Aye, so it was just add.
Did
81.
you just add 6 days?
Aye, it was just that I done it up a one. Just like I seen myself falling off. I started. This is all about again TikTok. I was getting involved in other people's drama and shit. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, get a grip of yourself." I just realised who I was again. I'm like, get back on it. So I was like, 81 hard. Started it. Then I started. As much as we just spoke about it, and I think it's a lot of shit. It did bring up a lot from my past that I thought I'd dealt with and that I hadn't dealt with. Because when you're struggling with things, like other things come into your head, and there's a lot of stuff that I probably did help me with. But
Like what?
So, well, commitment issues was a big one.
With women?
Like, massive.
I've been there.
Yeah, commitment is like, and I'm not saying like getting with other people and that when with somebody. I mean, I was just fucking petrified to show my actual feelings. Even though I thought I was showing my feelings. Nah, I was so shut off, it was unbelievable. And that's another part in the 81 hard that made me realise how shut off I can go. And when I started to try and open back up again, pretty much I fucked up a situation.
Right.
Where I girl I really fucking liked. Still chatting and that, still not trying to say make things work, but there's nothing bad there. Still see each other and stuff, but I fucked up big time. And it's because, again, I just ran away from everything. I started to feel stuff and I'm like, nah, getting that to fuck without realising it. And then when you start to do something like that and come at that end, you're like, oh wow, wait, what have you done? And then I started to realise a lot of stuff about why I do it, like my abandonment sort of style, like why I abandon everybody, why I just ignore everybody and do my own thing. So it taught me a lot that I never knew. Which,
how did the challenge bring that out?
So I'm very, very good at doing things by myself. And because I was at a point in my life where I was happy, and I decided just to abandon everything again because things were going well, and I started to realise like that's why I started the challenge again. So it wasn't anything to do with like me being different, it was me just going, things are going too well, go work on yourself again.
Like self-sabotage a wee bit?
Aye. So self-sabotaging everything.
That's the main, see the feeling you're going, or you're talking about, that's the main reason I went for therapy.
Aye.
Because I've
thought about it a lot. I've thought about therapy a lot. I've said to people as well, I'm really thinking about going to therapy, but...
Mate, see Paul, if you ever, I can't, so I've got 3 friends that have started with Paul, but honestly, he's unbelievable.
Just for chatting to Paul as well, just in the podcast and stuff, what you can tell, he's just like, I like that style. I just like, it's cool, you've got it, something, like just laid back and lets you deal with it.
Yeah. So, because I done it when I was in Australia as well, I needed someone, see the thought of like, because Aussies, mate, see like woke Aussies, that Australia are much richer. See, just like, to put it in a perspective, when I bartended, I was on £18 an hour.
Aye.
And like, I could save like 300 or like £200 a week. So like 800 to £1,000 a month on a bartending wage and living out at home. You can't do that here. So imagine if you got a good job. So like when like Aussies talk about having a rough upbringing and you're from Glasgow, it's like so hard to relate to. It's like your mum and dad have 2 houses. Do you know what I mean? And like, whereas he's from Carntine in the East End,
Yeah, you understand. it.
Yeah, and I went to like
Yeah.
school in Hamilton and stuff, so like, and it was like a Catholic school and it was rough as fuck. Whereas, so like, I needed someone that could understand. I was brought up on
Aye.
fucking benefits and shit. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I wouldn't relate to someone that
Aye.
has had a really fucking rich upbringing or something.
That's exactly me. When you speak to people and you're just like, I think that's probably a lot of young people in schools as well by now. What I see when it comes to school, what I find from my experience, speaking to teachers and stuff, and you're just like, you don't understand. Like, I know you're trained to try and understand like what a child might be going through at home and stuff, but like, you don't understand this. Like, why are you trying to talk to me? Like, you need somebody to relate with, and that's where my big focus is just now as well. So, sound like a fucking nonce, but kids.
That's been a topic that's coming up a lot on my podcast, funny enough.
Fucking hell, man.